I hate you, model. Well, folks, it's Max here, and I finally finished the Mach 2 1/72nd scale Ryan X13 and trailer. And I don't have to reiterate how much argument this thing gave me. There are a few little bits and bobs I just left off because every time I touch this thing, something would break off because virtually everything is just a simple butt joint. And no matter how hard I glue it in there, how well I do it, there are so many frail little attachment points. This thing has got to be super delicate. And of course, it would not stay upright on its own, so I had to glue it to a base. And although, despite all the griping and complaining, I have to confess that now that it's actually on the shelf, it really looks good, goes with the motif of the collection and everything. It's from the right era, and that bright yellow pops out. So I'm glad I did it. It actually is on display in the main house where only my best builds get to go once they pass the inspection from my wife and get her approval, and honey says it's okay. I should point out, though, that this model definitely remains on the back of the shelf because a real close look and the blemishes show pretty easily. I'm sure you already picked out a few of them right here in these photographs, but everything's so delicate, I'm afraid to go back in with a paintbrush and touch anything else up, so I'm just going to leave it as it is. But I really do love the subject matter. It was a cool airplane, and we'll probably talk about it a little bit at the next live stream. And also, speaking of video content, more pictures are rolling in for the Karmer build. I'm really thrilled with with how many pictures have been sent and everything, and the participation. It's great. Today is the last day. I'm going to be putting the video together today and tomorrow. I hope to release it tomorrow, probably tomorrow afternoon. It's possible if submission comes in tomorrow morning, I might be able to tack it on to the end. But anyway, it's probably going to be one of our longest videos yet. It's already past 34, 35 minutes, and there's still more material in my inbox right now. So I need to get cracking on that. And that's really what I have. I'm just going to be focused on that, so I won't be getting much more building today. I am grateful that my wife let me build inside the house, despite that I made a mess out of the kitchen table. But she was happy that I could make the models in a slightly more climate-controlled environment. Although I do have that little heater in the Tarbis, it still can be, a little tricky. The paints and glues get cold overnight and everything. And be able to store everything in the house, it's much easier to work. So there's that. Well, that's what I'll be doing. I'll get the content out as quick as I can. And Tuesday, Wednesday, I go on reserve. So if they don't call me, I'll be able to keep some doing things. But if they send me to work, they send me to work. That's the job. Well, guys, thanks for tuning in. Hope you're having a wonderful morning. And, well, I guess by the time I get this out, it'll be afternoon. I've been slacking. I'm still reading the book by Bob Black Sheep. I'm down to the last couple of chapters. And a really interesting book by Greg Boyington, the pilot who they made the not accurate TV show about in the 70s by Robert Conrad. But the actual book is far better than the television show ever could have dreamed of being. But we'll talk about that maybe at the live stream also. So one last note before I go. Contrary to what I said the other day, I may have to break the Karmer video into two videos, probably one military and one civilian. We've had so many entries come our way and so much beautiful work that the thing's probably going to be 45 minutes, an hour long or somewhere in that neighborhood if I make it all one. And I think it would be easier on everybody if I broke it into two sections. I'm not saying I'm absolutely going to do that. I'll wait and see how it looks when I'm done. But right now, contrary to what I said before, I may do that. And that's just to make it easier for everybody. Otherwise, you'd be sitting in front of the computer for an hour looking at it. And to be full disclosure, it's a lot easier to edit and keep things straight when they're somewhat shorter. My computer only has so much capacity. Okay, talk to you later. Guys, take care of yourselves. We'll see you later, and model on.